What's happening, YouTube fam? Just came back from seeing Lilo and Stitch, but I enjoyed myself. I had such a wonderful good time. I thought it was funny. I really enjoyed Stitch. I highly recommend anyone that haven't seen this movie for everyone to see this lovely live action one. I was wondering what the cast was going to look like for Lilo and Stitch and the other characters, but in overall, it was a good selections from everybody that was being part of this movie. One thing I would like to pinpoint is that I liked what they did, and they did a good job with casting Mia Khalifa as being the right choice for being Lilo. In so many ways, she had the same features from the nose to the attitude, and all just the essence of what the animated Lilo looked like. Lilo and Nani was a lookalike in the animated version, which was easy to do because you had the animated version, which was calm, cool, and collective. The Hawaii scenes was spot on when it came to the value of tradition, love, and the culture, which was, from my own personal opinion, it was great. I love the scenes and how they did everything from that point of view. Now let's get to Stitch, who I was wondering how that was going to work out, but the CGI animated version was spot on. It was absolutely perfect. He was a savage, from even having the original voice by Chris Sandler. From what I understand, he embodied who Stitch is for the voice, and I know he talked about it in upcoming interviews that he wanted to do the voice for a long time. But they changed a few things up when it came to the movie. But I'm assuming many of you are wondering and have seen it or the animated version. But I don't want to spoil it for you guys who are going to go see the movie. But early on in the movie, which was the social worker, which was changed to a female. However, they introduced Cobra Bubbles' character later on in a different way, which was actually kind of worked from my personal opinion. But in overall, I was trying to figure out what was going on, but the plot worked out very well from the original. But as things progressed, it worked well for the script. It was calm, cool, and collective. But when it came to the alien scene, the whole Federation, it was cool. When we had Jumba and Pleakley was trying to get Stitch, they changed up the outfits which we originally were used to, including how they ended up interacting and fighting Stitch and everything that had happened. But in the overall, there was a couple of minor changes throughout the movie, but in the overall, the essence still was the same movie. But I'm rather glad and okay with the way how they did not go for shot remake, copy and paste. With Disney changed up as long as it still has essentially the same movie plot. But I gotta say, I enjoyed the animated version a whole lot more from this remake. Fortunately, there's no takeaway from it, from my personal opinion. The animated version, I'll give it up maybe a 8.5 out of 10. This one initially felt a little bit under the radar with 7.2. The CGI was good. The acting felt like a Disney teen TV show style acting, which felt a little extra. I like the animated cartoon a lot more, but if it was on right now, I'll watch it with no problems. However, if you're a big fan, I will say go see it. You never know, because you may end up liking this animated version a whole lot, the newer version a lot more. But just saying the animated version was a better anime, you could do a whole lot more when it comes to essentially you could do what you want. The live action felt like it was a whole lot of limits, and I was wondering if they were holding back due to budget and certain aspects of the movie, including with Stitch not being completely a copy and paste of the animated movie. I say check it out, but you never know. You may end up liking the actual remake version a whole lot more than the original. Post your comments down below. Let me know, have you seen it? Until the next episode, let's go ahead and get to 100,000 subscribers. Until the next episode, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.